Good afternoon, DY. I'm Molly Young.
And I'm Nyasha Grant. Welcome to the final episode of the Dolphin News for the 2025 to 2026 school year.
Let's start with our principal, Mrs. Bennett. Here's a bit from Bennett.
Good afternoon, DY. As we wrap up another busy week here, we start with a big thank you to everyone who joined us for graduation ceremony last Saturday. It was a fantastic event and a wonderful way to celebrate the send-off of the class of 2026. Thank you to Ms. Ethier and Mr. Koulis for hosting an incredible underclassmen awards night. It was a great opportunity to honor those who have worked so hard during the school year, and I was excited to recognize their achievements. I want to congratulate all of our spring sports for their efforts this season. It was a hard loss Tuesday for our baseball team, but congratulations on a great season. In other news, a special shout out goes to our School to Careers counselor, Ms. Fady. This week she hosted a Learn, Walk, and Employer Recognition celebration at the Veterinarian Associates of Cape Cod. The VACC has been a strong supporter of DY High School and currently employs 5 DY alumni who first connected with the organization while they were still students here. It's a great example of our career pathway, and our students in the building were proud to have VACC as a community partner. There's also major news from the Massachusetts House of Representatives that will affect every student in the Commonwealth. Lawmakers have passed a bill aimed at protecting young people, that's you, online and reducing distractions during the school day. The bill also calls for schools to limit personal electronic devices being used during the school day. By law, DY will need to implement a new policy approved by the school committee that prohibits students' use of personal devices from arrival through dismissal, including passing time, lunch, and during school-sponsored activities that happen during the school day. Your families will still be able to contact you during the school day, and you will be able to reach your families if needed. We will be sending out more information over this summer as guidance is finalized. That's it for me this week. Hope you have a great weekend, and back to you, Molly and Nyasha.
Thank you, Mrs. Bennett. Finals are on their way, DY. Our first day of finals is next Thursday, June 18th, which falls on a day 7. The day begins with your F period exam from 7:22 to 8:52. You will then go to your regular classes, though the times will be adjusted based on the extended F period exam. Friday, we will have no school in honor of Juneteenth, and we'll hear more about Juneteenth later.
The last week of school will be all half days and dismissal at 10:25. Monday will be the A and B period exams, Tuesday will be C and D periods, and Wednesday will be G and H periods.
The last day of school will be Thursday the 25th, which will be step-up day. You'll start by going to Dolphin Home, where you will receive your fall schedule. You'll follow that schedule for the day, meet your new teachers, and be dismissed at 10:25.
We're almost there, Dolphins. Remember that these last few days count, and that finals have a significant impact on your grades. Finish strong.
Now, we normally go to Dom at this time for our sports news, but DY Sports has been wrapped up for the year. However, Dom is here in the studio, and he wants you to know that registration is already open for fall sports on arbiter.com.
Instead of sports, let's go to Bia for our DY moment of culture.
Thank you, Nyasha. 1 week from today, communities across the United States will celebrate the federal holiday known as Juneteenth, which commemorates the day when enslaved people in Texas learned that they were finally free. President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1st, 1863, but that couldn't help Southern slaves living under the Confederacy. The Civil War ended on April 9th, 1865, but there were still Southern landowners who refused to follow federal law. On June 19th, 1865, more than 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed, Union troops arrived in Galveston, Texas to finally enforce the end of slavery. Today, Juneteenth is a time to honor African American history, culture, and contributions while reflecting on the values of freedom and equality. Many communities celebrate with festivals, educational events, music, and family gatherings. Juneteenth is very important to African Americans, but there are many ways to acknowledge the day regardless of your ethnicity. You could patronize local restaurants, shops, and services owned by people of color. Attend a local public event. A quick Google will identify events happening right here on Cape. Educate yourself by reading books by Black authors, watching documentaries, or watching movies created by Black directors. Make a donation to a civil rights organization, advocacy group, or scholarship fund. However, unless you yourself are African American, please make sure you avoid cultural appropriation. Do not wear traditional cultural garments or use colors explicitly tied to specific Black celebrations. The best way to participate in Juneteenth is by observing, listening, learning, and acknowledging the history of our fellow Americans of African descent, and then taking that practice with you throughout the rest of the year. Back to you, Molly and Aisha.
Thank you, Bia. Now it's time for our Dolphin of the Week, who will receive a free sub from Jersey Mike's.
This student loves to participate in class and ask thought-provoking questions. He always says hi to anyone he knows in the hallway, helping create a safe and comfortable space for his peers. He loves to genuinely know how other students and staff are and ask everyone how they're doing.
This week's DY Dolphin of the Week, as nominated by Miss Martin, is Nicholas Cadet. Nicholas, thank you for bringing positive energy to the halls of DY. To receive your free sub, please see Mr. Winham in room 414.
And now we go to Adriana with our weekend weather update.
Thanks, Nyasia. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good weekend overall, though there will be a few spots of rain. It will be partly sunny and warm for the rest of the afternoon, with temperatures in the upper 70s. Around 8 tonight, we should see some showers. Saturday morning may feature lingering showers or clouds, followed by increasing sunshine and highs in the upper 70s. Sunday looks sunny and warmer, with temperatures reaching 77. We'll end the weekend with showers Sunday night. Back to you, Molly and Aisha.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching and
Have a great day in Dolphin Land, DY.